Everyone, I made my way out here to Warren, Mass, finally to the mill. We're gonna walk the tracks and we're gonna talk about another mud flood building and the Masonic element of Warren, Mass as we continue our research. And look at that. More fitting sign to be right near the mill. So let's get over near the tracks for a second. Haven't walked the tracks in a while, and this is a railroad that's always used. Look at that spike. Alright, so let's take a look at this. And right here, it says, we'll just get a little brief reading of this. And this ain't the best, but let's see if I can get a better look at it. Here we go. The large mill complex on Main Street in Warren was built by the Warren Manufacturing Company in 1896 due to a fire in 1895, destroying all three of the original mill buildings of Warren Manufacturing Company, built in 1847, 60, and 72. These five-story buildings, containing a total of 58,000 spindles, totally dominated the north end of Warren. Only handsome to an Italianate stair tower survive. It rises today from the middle of the new mill complex, which was rebuilt in 1896 and enlarged in 92 and 97. The current mills were designed by architect Frank P. Sheldon, a Rhode Island mill engineer and designer. The Warren G. Company continued operation here in July 1930 when the President William Grosvenor gave control to the bank. In April 1934, Warren Textile and Machinery Supply Company purchased the mill and used the machine shop for the manufacture of reeds, roll coverings, curtains. Employment was between 300 and 500. It was later occupied by the American Tourist Company, has since been restored to converted to apartments. I imagine this is the mill they're talking about, so sorry if that visionary wasn't too good. But as you look down there, see the old world bridge under there? It's kind of tough to see. Move our way along. Now that's a mud flooded building that you'll see when we get up there. And it looks like these videos, this might take a few segments. Maybe if I get a little closer here, you can see that bridge. It's right down in there. Goes underneath the mill. And that, I said the rivers are mud flooded too. So that before, at one point, I bet you could bring a boat under that. Look at these spikes and pieces to the railroad, hooks for the railroad. Considering these railroads were made in the 1800s or whatever, maybe even prior. Like I said, people say that's a special steel, how it doesn't rot. I gotta be careful because this train is still active. And I've never taken this route over here, but I wanted to give everyone the angle from the side view so you can see the foundation lines. This thing has turrets and Antiquitech. Just gonna get over here a second. We can get a peek of the mill from this angle just for a second. We'll be over there to take a good look at it. From the distance. You can already tell that thing's mud flooded. I believe they control the levels of these waters. The manipulators of the waters. some people don't talk about too much. Now me, I just call it pretty much how I see it. Alright, hopefully there's a way to sneak over there without going up and over, back over the bridge. We're getting close here. Now me, I've been out on a commission for a little. I blew my voice and I had 2 wisdom teeth taken out. So I've been tending to that. Ooh, look at this, there's like a little wall here. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that, a duck. How many times we've interrupted animals' feeding times as we get close to that waterfall. Look at that. I guess I can slip right over there. Be careful, I don't want to trip and fall in there. Let's see. Oh yeah. It's kind of dangerous, even though I want to do it. I'm cutting out of here. It's not worth it. Let's get back. I don't even know what kind of bushes I'm going through. Get over there, we'll look at it. Someone in the mill sees me up over there, they might freak. Now, just like other structures in Massachusetts that have this, so a lot of people call Tartarian look, they've all had stories of fires. And it's funny how the Grosvenor guys behind this and the Grosvenor mill over there in Grosvenor, look at that. You can see the bottom of that. Now, it looks like that wall at the bottom possibly could have been pulled out and put a cement wall in there. With the bricks meeting the cement section there at the bottom. Wonder why they put rocks on the edge of that too. It looks. The cell phone towers. There's one of the Antiquitects up there on that turret. Keep moving in. To me, it looks like those bottom windows were actually the same size as those bigger ones, or even bigger, and then they condensed them. Same thing with this side. Now, the Sylvia Buck history book, which we've been in, I believe it was this mill they were saying. I'm gonna go back and check it again, but I believe it was where they came up with a prototype steam engine for the boat before 15 or 16 years prior to the actual invention of it. You'll see a lot of stuff like that throughout history if you start digging. Now you got people up there checking me out, so I'm gonna slip through here. Yeah, look at this from here too. What's that, bud? No. Why's that? Who are you with? Who are you with? Me neither. think I can slip over into that bridge. Oh yeah, there's a way up and in there. Let's see. Oh yeah. They're wishing they had the balls to do this. They can call the cops, but I'm only doing a historical video. Oh, you can't use that bridge. I didn't see that gate. Well, that explains it. All right, so this will be the part one. We're gonna have to get up there to the bridge, get a better view of that Antiquitech and the slate shingles. See the other one over there, and then there's one more there. And down there you see the mudflood windows. I can see why they're not using that bridge. I'm not chancing it though. All right, so I'm gonna get back over there and see you soon.